Welcome to this week's Workshop Wednesday, where we're going to go through what's new for April 2024. Welcome. My name is Julie Brody, the Director of Measurement for MeasurementMarketing.io. I've been building actionable dashboards since way back in 2007 and eventually became a measurement marketer and started teaching measurement marketing. And I'm still one of the lead account managers for all of our dedicated measurement management clients and what we call our private guided training clients, where we go through one-on-one coaching. Why I mention that is because myself, along with our amazing team of instructors, has seen quite a few different scenarios. And if you have a question or something, we would love to help you with that. So if you just want to drop a comment or reach out to us inside of our membership platform or our community, we'd love to hear from you. So as we go through this particular workshop, a lot of times with these what's news, there's always lots of different things coming at you, but we try to encourage you to get one thing. So to get one thing you would take and apply it today, then come back tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, and get something else that you can take and apply. So let's go ahead and get started with what's new for April 2024. So first, we're going to kick off with what's going on inside of Google Analytics 4. The very first update may not apply to most of us. It is for those that may have something called Google Analytics 360, because that's the really big paid version of Google Analytics. And the thing that they have, and you want to pay attention to, I'm going to bring this over so you can see this. It says the Google Marketing Platform Admin API. And so if you have zero clue what this is and you don't have any 360s, then this does not apply to you. But for those of you that may have those big corporations and they do have 360, just know that the admin API got a little bit of a makeover, and it is supposed to be a lot easier to change your properties to be maybe go from the standard to the 360, because before that wasn't anything you could do. So if you do have 360, you'll have some more options there. So that's the first update that applies to a tiny little bit of us, and the rest of us can move on to this next thing. So while we're in our admin section, you see this little thing that says data collection. You've probably seen some banners up at the top that kind of applies to this in the past like 6 weeks or so. And so we have Google Signals, and then we come down here, user ID and user provided data collection. This is the thing we want to pay attention to. Now, I'm not going to walk through exactly how to set this up, because this is going to be a case-by-case basis, depending on your privacy policies, depending on your consent policies, and all the things you need to be aware of. However, there is a ton of little docs that you can click on to learn more, to see which one is going to be the best fit for you. And obviously your company, your clients, whoever it is you're doing this for. If you are using Google Ads and you want to use the enhanced measurement, you probably will want this to be turned on. But again, you need to make sure that that works with your consent policy and all the things that you have going on. So just a little update that what this is also doing, what this is also allowing you to do, is even if you don't have like a unique user ID, Google Analytics 4 now has this way where basically, kind of just without going into too many detail, you don't have to have a unique user ID that you're passing it through. Like if you don't have one, depending on how your site is built, it'll figure it out kind of for you. So again, you can go through these docs and see exactly how that's working and if that is going to work for you. But just know that this is something that you want to take a peek back here, especially if you're using Google Ads and you want to use enhanced measurement. The next fun update, this is actually something that we've covered in more depth inside another workshop. So if you want to go watch that now, you can. But this advertising section is actually also got a little bit of a makeover. And we don't have our Google Ads connected into this teaching property, so we're not going to see it here. However, we can hop over to some of our other brands, and we can go through and see that here as well. So we have these different options here. And one of the things that you're going to start seeing through inside of Google Analytics is you're going to start seeing something different between conversions and key events. And so Google Ads is going to have the word conversions, but if we go back into our admin section just to kind of show you what we're talking about, Google Analytics is eventually going to call these key events. So it's like going to probably be a slow rollout, and we see conversion events, but these are eventually going to be called key events. That way, inside Google Ads is a little bit different. So I think the confusion, this is my hypothesis, is that the confusion was if we labeled this as a conversion inside of Google Analytics, maybe people thought that it was going to automatically be a conversion in Google Ads. And it's not. You have to go inside of Google Ads and actually do a little bit of setup for those to kind of connect to each other. And so I believe the reason they're doing that is so if you say, I need a key event, in Google Analytics and you have a conversion in Google Ads, it's going to be a little bit disconnected, so you know right away, oh, I need to do something else. So you're going to see that language kind of change throughout. So you're going to probably see it here. You're going to see it in your reports. And so that change is probably going to be rolling out. They hinted at it last year, the very end of last year, then they took it away. But there is kind of a new doc, and they even have a video and everything kind of going on about that. So just be aware that you're going to see that happen probably pretty quick here the next several weeks. That's going to be rolling out. So that is your Google Analytics updates. Let's talk about what's going on with Looker Studio. And so this one actually doesn't require us to go into Looker Studio, but I do have something fun for us to look at. So just going to show you real quick the difference between these two types of documents. So this is the release notes for Google Analytics. And so this is kind of the way it looks. And then if I come in here, this is actually what happened to Looker Studio in the past week or so, that Looker Studio release notes have now moved to Google Cloud. So the URL is different, everything, like obviously, and we even have new labels, which I actually think is kind of cool. And so we have changed feature announcement breaking. So I don't know if this is supposed to be breaking news, but technically in this case, it is something that will be deprecated soon. So, but this is just kind of a neat little thing that they're going to be start rolling out. I assume that maybe some of the other platforms like Google Analytics and Tag Manager might go the same route. So we'll see, but we will definitely keep you up to date on this. But inside of the Google Looker Studio platform, what we can see, the difference that you're going to see is search ads. So this one right here, if you're using this connector, so remember we have connectors, and this is Search Ads 360. This is being deprecated. So use new Search Ads connector after April 30th, 2024. So this is the one you should be using. So you have a whole entire month to go ahead and switch everything over. Why is this happening? Probably something back behind the scenes, API and nerdy things that we don't exactly know. We're just going to flip everything over to this, and then we'll be able to use that one. And then something else that we started noticing, I'm actually going to press the back button so we can come in here, and I'm just going to come into any one of our documents. We've been going through and going some more trainings. One, I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to come down and add a filter just to create a new filter. I want to show you. So this formatting is actually something that is new inside of Looker Studio. So there's might be some other Easter eggs that might be popping up. We've only noticed this the past few days. And so maybe there might be some more little releases that are coming up through over the next couple days. We'll see some new releases, but this one, so you just include in this, so we'll just, if you want to say, ad spend, whatever it is. And so these are metrics, so it's going to be a little bit different. And we can have this. But yeah, so the formatting of this is different compared to what it has been. So if you see anything else new that we haven't caught, let us know. We'd be happy to hear about it. But yeah, these things that have not been released, they weren't on the announcements, but sometimes they do that. They roll little things out and then they'll publish them all a few weeks later when they get a bunch of other things done. So we will see, and we will definitely keep you posted. And that is your Looker Studio updates. Coming up now is what's new in the Measurement Marketing Academy. So inside your Measurement Marketing Academy, so if you are a member, you're going to be able to see all this cool stuff back here. As we just mentioned, there are some workshops that go through the new advertising. So you can see that here. If you are needing to know more about consent, those workshops are down here as well. So make sure you are staying up to date on those as well. If you have not gone through the WIN courses about Google Analytics 4, you definitely want to be able to go through those. These two have been updated for Q1 of 2024, so those were just updated. Also, if you come into your toolbox, you will see some of these tools that are getting updated and replaced throughout here. So just know that we're always going through and cleaning things up. So if you want to, like maybe you're just getting started and you want to kind of know exactly what to do, we're updating the course map for you so you can have that and be able to use that to continue to level up your skills. If you want a walkthrough guide for Google Analytics 4, this is also getting updated. And so you're going to go through and see these tools constantly be updated for you. So now what is coming soon to the Measurement Marketing Academy? You might have actually seen it as I was just walking you through. If I come back to our WIN courses, WIN Microsoft Clarity, we are actually going to be teaching live the week of April the 8th, and then once we go through and edit and all that other fun stuff, it gets put back here. So next week we will be teaching this live. The recordings will be kind of put back here, and then we'll swap them out for the edited versions and everything. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you click on this to make sure you are part of the emails and reminders and all that other stuff. So this is for our Academy members who have the full access to all of the courses and stuff. If you only have the Toolbox membership, you won't be able to access this. But just, check out and see if this is something that you're going to want, and maybe that might be a reason for you to go ahead and join us on the membership side. You can always use Ask an Instructor to ask questions, or join us in the Winner Circle community where we have, it's a whole separate Slack channel, and then you can join us there and ask all kind of questions there too. All right, so those are your updates. What was your one thing? Remember, don't try to grab everything. Take one thing you can apply today and use it. Now, also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We love to have you back and keep up to date with all the different things that are going on. And if you want to know more about measurement strategy, this is the thing we call our measurement marketing framework that kind of helps you untangle from all of the chaos of measurement marketing that we all have dealt with. And also, if you want to know more about some of those tools we just mentioned, those free tools, yes, free tools, if you want to know more about those, or if you want to explore maybe if the Measurement Marketing Academy is right fit for you, you want to join us in that live, we call our measurement classroom. If you want to join us for the live Microsoft Clarity training, along with other live trainings we're going to have throughout the year, look into the Measurement Marketing Academy. You can look into both at measure.tips/getacademy and see which one is the right fit for you. Either way, we're here to help you and looking forward to see you on the other side. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.